Yo, what's going on everyone? BouseFeenux here, and today I wanted to kind of try something a little different. So what we're doing here is kind of a gameplay analysis video. I'm playing my Valkyrie here, gear score 108, prestiged 5. I've got about 50 hours or so on this character in PvP, and I wanted to just do some matches here. These are some that I recorded earlier, and I wanted to kind of look at them from an analytical perspective and see what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, some ways that I can improve, and hopefully this ends up being a resource for you guys to where you can maybe learn. And I know I'm just playing one character here, but I'm gonna be talking about the mechanics of the game as well, and maybe that will help you out. But this is gonna be unscripted. It's not something I normally do. Usually my videos are scripted, but I talked about doing this in a live stream, and you guys seem pretty open to it, and I hope that this is maybe the first of many. And I've got a few other ideas. We'll see how those play out, but for now, I wanted to just take a look at my footage, see how this works out. So with that being said, let's go ahead and just jump into the round and see how this whole thing plays out. Alrighty, round one, it looks like I'm going to be matched up against this Lawbringer here. Let's see how he does. So I remember my first thought here being is I don't want to fight a Lawbringer on a narrow area with lots of places to get knocked off. That's kind of the main thing that they go for, is to use the environment against you. And a lot of people get salty about that, but honestly, their vortex isn't really well suited to much else besides bullying you. If you run out of stamina, they try to knock you around. And then there he hit me with the top heavy, which drains my stamina a lot and gives me that dazed status. I'm getting really greedy here. I would parry those top heavies, but I'm just not getting it for some reason. I'm trying to swing at him too, but there we go. Got him on the ground. He's out of stamina. Get him in the vortex there. He's out of stamina on the ground twice. 2 heavies on him. And then I try to go for the no stamina top heavy, which obviously did not work out. If that was any other Lawbringer, I think I would have really been punished there. He would have thrown me all around the map. But he keeps going for the guard break, and I keep teching it. Try to throw him to the ground, but I guess the stamina wasn't all the way down. I should have just gone ahead and spear sweeped him there, but and then the fight would have been over. I could have had him on that fight like twice, but I messed up a couple times. But he's down now, got the execute. I don't have to worry about his body, and it looks like I took long enough for the rest of my team to each kill their man, so it was an even spread across the board. Everyone got their man, a good deal. Moving on to round 2, and I'm matched up against this PK here. That's Peacekeeper, and I try to go for the heavy attack running there, and she, the Peacekeeper's always going to be faster with that forward lunge or whatever. Goes for the grab, I tech it, very nice. And then these mix-ups, man, that was the double heavy combo. And I just got wailed on by that. Parry that one, though. She's out of stamina. We're going to throw her to the ground here. That one, I actually get her on the ground. There we go. Try to get into the vortex, and she dodges out of it. Very nice. And I'm on the ropes. I'm down to 2 bars. She's got 2.5, so get another parry in. No stamina. Heavy attack. And then dirty move here. I get a revenge in a 1v1. That revenge gear build is just insane. And then this Lawbringer, I guess, is coming back for revenge. And with the help of his Orochi friend, he pretty much gets it there on the stairs. And the Orochi gets his execute there. Orange team is down a round. So moving on now, round 3. Let's see what happens here. Alright, round 3, onto the Shugoki on the team on a narrow bridge. Don't want to fight him there. I'm going to go ahead and try to back him up. Doesn't look like he's having any of that, though. He's the troll on that bridge, just waiting for me to pay my toll. Whacks me for 2 bars there. I just walked right into that. Tries to go for a sloppy grab. Ram's headbutt. Man, that was sloppy. I could have had him on the ground there, but I guess I'd make up for it here. Get him in the vortex. He's on the ground twice, and we get to see some awesome physics in play. Just thrown against the wall. Uh-oh. Look at this guy. Out of stamina. He's coming at me. Shot me with an arrow. Go into revenge. Deflect. That was a really nice deflect there. I hardly ever see Orochi's deflect. Then he hits me with another ranged attack, a kunai, but revenge too strong. Got him there. Took him out. And that, I think, is just about the round. There's one more person left. This guy gets his man, thankfully, and that is round 3. So now we're 2-1. Got to win these next rounds. All right, round 4 has got me against the Shugoki again. And a place a little better suited. There we go. We get the parry for the unblockable top heavy. Knock him down. He's out of stamina. That's going to be super punished big time. No stamina. If I was any other class, he would have been thrown all around the map. Then we get the headbutt off the cliff. I didn't think that was going to be enough to kill him, and I didn't actually think, like you can see by the spear sweep there, I didn't think I was going to knock him off either, so I was just going to follow through with my combo there, and trying to get this Lawbringer grabbing the buff, but I missed him by a hair. He's going to charge up this stairway, try to get me on his spear there. Tip for Lawbringers, if they're ever at range from you, always block to the left, because that spear charge usually comes from the left. I'm out of stamina, he throws me off the ledge, and that's pretty much this match. We got one man left here. I think if I remember, yeah, it's this Warden. And it's going to be a 4v1. They go ahead and get this other guy up. And try as he might, man, it's hard to take on a 4v1, even as a Warden, which is considered one of the best classes in the game right now, if not the best, for dueling and brawling, etc. He's just got such a variety to his mix-up. It's really hard to predict where it's going to come from. You just kind of got to guess most times and get lucky. Typically, if I'm fighting a Warden, I'll block up at close range because they like to do that quick block attack. We'll see that here come out. There we go. There's that quick block, and then they go into a combo with that, or they do the zone attack, which comes from the left. And you can't block two places at once unless you're, you know, like a Warlord or a Conqueror, or maybe a Valkyrie in your charge, your shield tackle stance, but gets drug off from the fight, which may have worked in his advantage if these other guys weren't so quick to catch up. And they're just bullying the crap out of him right now. He's gotten revenge like 3 times, but it's going to be really hard to take these guys out, especially since he's not going to be able to get the execute, and they're just going to keep reviving each other. Once you're in a situation like that, there's really just not a whole lot you can do. So that's a loss for us, and now we're tied. This last round is kind of going to determine what happens here. We got to either win. If we win, we're good. If they win the whole thing. So got me up against this Lawbringer again. I think it's time for me to redeem myself. It's the third time I fought this guy. So he tries to charge for me there. I was blocking left. Got him. He's out of stamina. Tries to item me. Get the throw on him. There we go. Toss him to the ground. Heavy attack. Stab him. Try to get him into my vortex, but I get blocked by the environment. And this is miraculous right here. You'd think he would have just thrown me right off the ledge, but he tossed me into the barrier there. And I tried to return the favor to him, but he's not having it. He caught his balance right there at the last second. This guy's just got items for days. Takes all my stamina, disorients me, tries to charge me again. Thankfully, I was blocking to the left. I got a stamina debuff on me too, which is not going to make this easy. So I'm going to go ahead and start my combo, bait out the attack. He walks right into it, and then I get a sweep and got him on the ground. And he is just fixated on getting me off this ledge. So he's going to chase me back here. I don't really have a choice but to engage him. I'm getting pretty greedy at this point. I want this fight to be over because he's got low health. And man, on the ground, off the ledge, there we go. That is some justice. He was trying to do that to me that whole fight there, and he was the one that ended up right on the ground. So that's pretty cool. Got him there, and apparently there's a fight going on. Couple people left alive. It is a 2v3 right now, and I'm running to check out what's going on. Looks like my Orochi teammate here is true to form, running from the fight, which, you know, that's just that's a valid tactic for them. This guy, this other freaking Orochi, man, he's got kunais for days. You just tossing him out. So I went back there because I thought that my teammate had died, and I was going to try to get a quick res on him, but being a 2v2 now, one of the other guys got down. The Shugoki's going to try to res his teammate, but I got sharpened blades, and I'm not going to let that happen. I take him out, and it's just a 1v1 between me and this PK again. And it looks like I got her on the ropes, got a lot of bleed damage on her, block that side heavy, get the revenge, and she's not ready for the zone attack, and I go in for the kill, and that wins us the entire game. So good game, guys. They fought well. I made a lot of mistakes in that entire match, man. Like some of my combos and stuff are just really sloppy, but good match overall. Good plays. It was a lot of fun. That's gonna be it for this one. Let me know what you think about this whole style here. Let me know what you think about this kind of video. If you'd like it, we could probably do more of it. If not, I understand. It's always fun for me just to try new things on the channel and see what you guys think of it. I think this would be a really cool learning experience, like I said. But if you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, because that helps me out a ton. And then you never miss a video when I put a new one up. And until next time, guys, I'll see you at the next video. Thanks so much for watching.